There we go. Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. I hope everyone is doing very, very well. I am... It's okay, baby. Slightly stressed this morning because, oh my goodness, you've had a big wee, haven't you? I know. Yeah, slightly stressed this morning because I'm just so knackered, guys. We are having to leave and get up and go early. Oh, I say early, it's not early. But we're having to leave early-ish this morning, get up and out of the house because we're registering Marley today. Shh, it's okay, baby. Yeah, we're registering Marley today and we could only get an appointment at 10 a.m. and it's in Colchester, so it's only like half an hour, 40 minutes from us, which isn't obviously too bad, but just like getting up, getting ready, you know, like making sure everything's sorted is, you know, not the easiest of feats when we haven't had the greatest day yesterday. Marley was cluster feeding. Yeah, Marley was cluster feeding yesterday. We had some friends around for lunch to come and meet Marley. And he was literally, I kid you not, guys, feeding the entire like afternoon. And like as soon as I would put him down, I know, baby, we're almost done. As soon as I would put him down, he would wake up again and just be fussing and crying and wanting the boob. Didn't we just now, I think? Yeah. Yeah, we're all done. Anyway, yeah, so this morning, well, last night we were up. He was very noisy and vocal. Oh, very noisy and vocal last night, and we were up. I don't know, not a crazy amount in the night, but just like, I was just so tired yesterday from feeding for so long. And we've had a couple of like, you know, good night. So yeah, I'm just really feeling it this morning. I'm feeling very tired. Hey, mister. Calm down, Mr. Marley. Right, armies out. Good boy. And this one, and then we can feed you. Good boy. Hello, baby. Hello. The drama. Oh my goodness. All right, all right. Is this going to be too big for you? Yeah. So many clothes are like too big, but we are getting to that stage now where we are getting to that stage now where like some clothes, some of the smaller like tiny tot stuff is, oh my goodness, just getting like a little bit too small for him. Right, let's go with your cute Peter Rabbit outfit, I think, because this one's really lovely, isn't it? Yeah, nice easy access as well on the zip, yes. Good boy, Marley. Anyway, yeah, so unfortunately Ben can't come today. He just really needs to be around at work at the minute, like there's so much going on, so he can't come. So we're actually going out for a nice day with Nanny and Grandad, aren't we? Probably get some lunch or some brekkie or something, but just need to wrestle him into his bodysuit first. Come on, leg in. Good boy, come on. There we are. There we go. Look at you. You're gorgeous. Say hello, everybody. Say good morning, everybody. Anyway, I'm going to get him fed, but I just wanted to start the vlog because it is Monday morning and I just wanted to try and get back into some kind of routine. So good morning, I hope you had a lovely weekend, and I'm going to feed my little boy. Good morning guys, happy Tuesday. Looking fresh to death. I feel like you're going to have to just expect this background in quite a few of the vlogs coming up, because I spend about 70% of my time here at the minute. Oh my god, last night was just a lot. You can probably tell by the bags under my eyes. I am just feeding Marley, so I won't show you him obviously, but yeah, the nights are just weighing in at the minute, and they're a lot. Marley was so good all day yesterday. Like, he was feeding for like short periods of time, going back to sleep, and then just in general just being really good. And then he had quite a fat nap. Like, well, we both did. We slept a lot actually when we got home from registering him. We both slept from maybe like 3 till 5:30, and then I actually woke up, fed Marley again, and then he went back down, and I had dinner. Like, we literally chilled for quite a long time without waking Marley up, and it wasn't until like 8:30 that he woke up, and then I gave him a bath, and fed him again. So I don't know, maybe he just had too much of a nap like late afternoon. It's just really difficult to know when to, like, you know, wake your baby up or not let them sleep. I don't know, it's really difficult, because obviously, like, they say don't wake a sleeping baby, but like I can't let him nap again like he did last night, because we went to sleep probably, I don't know what time it was that we went to sleep in the end, but then we were up at about 10:30 feeding, and then we were up again at 12 feeding, fine, and then we had a decent stretch till about 3, and that's when things really start to get fussy for us. Like, he will feed and fall asleep on me, but it's quite a light sleep, and then as soon as I put him down, or like to lay down myself, he's wide awake again. And that just kept happening last night. Like, every time he would fall asleep on me feeding, and then I would transfer us back down to lay down so that I could then go back to sleep, and he would just be wide awake, like whinging, like trying to find my boob. And that keeps happening at 3 o'clock. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's exhausting. And last night it just got a bit too much for me. I was just exhausted. I'm so tired. I've got so much, like, I think, built up days where I've just been like exhausted and not getting enough sleep, that it just got on top of me last night, and I was just laying in bed crying in the dark, feeding Marley, and Ben was like, babe, like, were you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. It's just like, I'm just exhausted, and it's just a lot. Like, what is he doing? Like, he's falling asleep, so he's obviously tired, and it's just like almost like he doesn't want to let me get my sleep in. Anyway, so yeah, I'm feeling it today. That is how my Tuesday morning is going, guys. Yesterday was such a nice day. Went to register him in Colchester, so he's an official Byford now, which is so exciting. And then we just had a wander around Phoenix, and then we stopped for lunch on the way home, which was nice. We had a nice day out with Nanny and Grandad yesterday. But yeah, today is just, I'm going to try and recuperate today. Trying not to think about work, because I know that I've got work that needs doing, but I'm going to try not to think too much about it today, because I just feel like I need to concentrate on me and Marley, and like, just, you know, us two today, and like recouping a little bit. So that is the update. I will let you know if I get up to anything else, and yeah, see you in a bit. Say hello, everybody. Say hello, everyone. Hi guys, happy hump day. It is the evening, and I'm introducing you properly to Marley. Say hi, everybody. It is about 8:30, maybe a bit later, to be honest. Oh, what have you got to say? Say, I want milk, mummy. Say, I want some milk. Hi. Say hi, everybody. Say hi, vlog. Hi, guys. That intro to Marley was short-lived because, as you can probably see down in the corner there, he very swiftly decided that it was time for feeding. Which is partly the reason why I haven't logged on today to vlog at all, because we've just had a tough couple of days cluster feeding. And this morning I kind of thought we were out of the trenches a bit, because basically last night, so Tuesday night, I got my nipple shields back out, which I don't probably haven't spoken about this on the vlog just yet, but basically they're just like these silicone shields that you put onto your nipples before you breastfeed, and it just helps with latching and sore nipples. There's loads of uses, but mine is more of a latching situation because Monday night was just so tough, so tough. So I got the nipple shields back out last night, and it just meant that he could latch on so much easier whilst I'm laid down in bed, because we are co-sleeping at the moment. I don't know, again, if I've mentioned this, I do apologise if you're watching these vlogs and like I'm repeating myself a bit, but it's really easy to forget what I've been over. Anyway, so yeah, last night was a lot better. He was feeding a lot throughout the night, but like I would just latch him on with a nipple shield and I could then fall back asleep and he could feed for as long as he pleased, and I wouldn't need to like be sat up in bed. Because I do find that like unless I'm sat up rigid in bed, like sometimes it is really difficult to get him to like latch and be comfortable, especially in the middle of the night when he's tired, I'm tired, like we're both feeling a bit lazy. So yeah, anyway, last night was a lot better night. As I said, still lots of feeding, but this morning he went down for a nap after I'd fed him in the morning, and I had a shower, I emptied the dishwasher, I made myself breakfast, I got dressed for the day, I made the bed, like I managed to get quite a few jobs done, and then I sat down to get some work done because I desperately needed to like catch up on some work that I'm just like falling behind on, and it's kind of stressing me out. Like I'm really struggling at the minute to find the time to just dedicate some like an hour to get some work done. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that I can find some time tomorrow to do that, because yeah, as I said, it's just becoming quite difficult when he's in the cluster feeding mode, and just wants to be on me the whole time. And like when he's cluster feeding, he needs to just be on me when he's napping as well. So yeah, I managed to have a fairly decent morning, and then he's kind of been awake most of the rest of the day. We've had a couple of naps, but yeah, just a few days, just a few rough days. But then we ended up going for an Indian tonight, which wasn't planned really. Ben messaged me and was like, I really fancy an Indian, like shall we see if your mum and dad want to go, because we're kind of busy, we're getting quite busy like over the weekend, and then my parents are busy and all of that kind of stuff, so we don't know how much like we're going to see them over the next couple of weeks. So we decided to go for an Indian, because I initially was like, I don't really know if it's a good idea, like if he's being really fussy, then is it just going to be a nightmare for me? But we decided to go, and I'm glad we did actually, because sometimes you can get in your head a little bit about going out and about, and like that it might just be hell on earth. But I do think it is good to just get up and on with it, and most of the time it is going to sort itself out, and it did, luckily. He slept for a little bit. I managed to have my starter and like most of my main with him in the pram. I did have to get him out to feed him in between, but then he went back down. So yeah, it's been a few days, but I'm hoping that we're kind of coming out of the cluster feed moment. I say that as he's still feeding me it's actually 9:30, not 8:30. So we will see. I don't know. I also was hoping to give him a bottle tonight, or get Ben to give him a bottle, but by the time we got home we decided not to give him a bath, and then yeah, he's just been feeding on me, and Ben's asleep now, and like I've left Ben on the sofa because it just makes sense to let him have a decent sleep. Like he can't really do much of an evening, like in the middle of the night. Like if Marley's waking up to feed, then it's kind of on me, to be honest. So yeah, sorry that I haven't vlogged again today, but you know, life is pretty much the same day in day out at the minute. We're going over to my mum's tomorrow for lunch though, which will be nice. One of our like good family friends is coming down and she's picking my nan up on the way as well. So we're having lunch at my mum's tomorrow, which will be nice. And then it's Friday and we're going down to Kent for the weekend. So I'm definitely going to vlog that because it's going to be our first little trip, just the three of us. Not that big of a trip, but I think it's going to be nice just to like see how we get on. Just, you know, away, making sure we pack everything that we need. But yeah, I can't believe another week is like halfway done now. It's crazy. But yeah, anyway, just a little update for you guys. I will try and get some more vlogging done tomorrow as well, and see you then. Hello guys, happy Thursday. Literally the whole day is gone again without me vlogging, but we had a massive lie-in this morning. We literally stayed in bed till 10:15. So the day started off a little bit on the go slow anyway, and I was going over to my mum's today because we had a family friend over and my nan. So I went over for lunch and it's now 6 o'clock. Only just come back to my house because I was just chilling with my mum and dad, to be honest, because Ben had to go meet somebody at a job for pricing a job, and now he's actually gone to a haircut. So he's not going to be home till at least 7:30, I wouldn't say. And I managed to feed Marley and get him put down in his wrap just before I left mum and dad's. So I'm going to try and get some bits done now because we are going down to Kent, as I've said, tomorrow, and I want to try and be as organised as possible because I don't want to be rushing around like a headless chicken tomorrow trying to organise everything. And I've also got a bit of work to do. I've got obviously washing that I managed to sort out today whilst I was at mum's. So yeah, like it's just that period like where he's probably going to be okay to be asleep for the next hour if I'm lucky, and I'm going to just try and get as much done as possible. So I'm going to try and get dinner ready as well, because all I need to do is boil some potatoes to make a mash to go on top of a cottage pie. So the minced meat and everything's already done. It's a bit of meal prep that I did. So I think what I'm going to do is bring my laptop in the kitchen, get the potatoes on to boil. I can like be cooking and stuff whilst working and getting a few bits done. And then I might try and put some clothes away because we've got quite a pile of washing. Ben's been pretty good at keeping up with the washing for me, but he's like kind of called we've had a truce and he's like, I'm not putting the washing away, like I'm not folding it and everything, because I fold everything quite specifically and he's just like, I'm not doing that. So yeah, I'm kind of in that phase now where I'm like, I've got such a short amount of time and you just don't know what to do with your time. But I already made a bit of a plan with Ben on earlier that we're going to give Marley his first bottle tonight, because I've been collecting breast milk and we need to start testing him out on it before we go to London next week, because that is coming around thick and fast. So yeah, I'm going to get Ben to bath Marley and feed him a bottle whilst I have a shower and blow dry my hair. Because then that just leaves me a little bit freer tomorrow to get some bits and bobs done. I'm going to make sure that Ben wakes me up in the morning as well. Hopefully he doesn't need to go to work like super duper early tomorrow, but yeah, I'm going to get him to wake me up so that I get up and like have a full morning tomorrow morning, because we are, going to try and leave to get to Kent as early in the day as possible, as soon as Ben can leave the lads at work. So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. Not a whole lot of anything. I do, the thing is, everyone that you speak to, they're like, you just need to relax, enjoy this time, and blah, 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 which I really, really, honestly am trying to do. But it's really difficult when, obviously, I've got businesses to look after. I can't not work, which, pros and cons, isn't there, to everything. And I just think at the minute, the work side of things, it's quite stressful. But anyway, I thought I would just catch you up on what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try and lock in now for the next hour and get as much done as possible. Hi guys, sorry this is a bit of a jump scare, but I just realised that I never signed this vlog off and I want to get it ready and uploaded for you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So I just wanted to jump on. Friday night went really well. After Ben called me, I think, and was on his way home. So we had dinner and then he looked after Marley. Marley took a bottle for the first time and I was able to blow dry my hair, everything. And then Saturday morning was also a success. Marley was really well behaved. I managed to get all of our bags packed, some work done, cleaned the house, made the bed, like did loads of things on Saturday morning. So it was a great success, and as you can see, I'm now in a different location. I'm in Kent, which is coming in the next vlogs. So if you have made it this far, guys, thank you so much. It's really appreciated, and I will see you very soon for the next one. Bye.